Well, weather-wise, we've been enjoying some very nice conditions around the coastal Empire and Low Country for our Tuesday. Right now, we have a mix of clouds and sunshine. At times, though, that cloud cover is dominating throughout the day. At other times, the sunshine has been dominating, and that's the view that we have right now overlooking downtown Savannah. We did make it into the lower 80s for highs here in the city, 83 degrees at the airport. Actually, a few spots further to the southwest actually got a little bit hotter, and overall, over the next few days, conditions will gradually get a little bit warmer. Humidity levels, though, for the next few days will stay on the lower end of the scale, so it still will remain feeling pretty comfortable, pretty nice to be outside. Cooling off into the upper 70s for the Low Country. Hampton 79 degrees, 81 for us now here in Savannah, 78 for Darien. So a little bit warmer along and west of I-95, south of Interstate 16, where those temperatures were a little bit warmer for this afternoon. But it's been feeling very nice outside because of a pretty decent northeasterly breeze. It was actually gusting to over 20 miles per hour for us at times, and that has been helping to lead to higher than normal tides. That'll be the case for this evening. Fort Pulaski, the projected high tide is at 9.6 feet, so there is a coastal flood advisory in place for Georgia and South Carolina from 8 until midnight. Minor saltwater inundation may be an issue, but no major concerns for us with this setup for us. Gradually, conditions will improve with lower tides over the next several days. For tomorrow, we'll start off with a mix of clouds and sunshine. Temperatures warming into the mid to upper 80s for highs. Humidity still will be low because of that northeasterly breeze. So even though it will be getting a little bit warmer, still feeling pretty comfortable out there. We have a stationary boundary to our south. This moved through as a cold front over the weekend, bringing us the rain and thunderstorms for us on Sunday. Most of that moisture will stay off of the coast, so rain chances pretty much non-existent over the next several days, just like development in the Atlantic Basin. It's going to be pretty much non-existent for the next 5 to 7 days. Now, some cloudiness over the Gulf and into the Caribbean and also along the intertropical convergence zone, but the environment will not support any development. There is a lot of wind shear and even some drier air in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, so anything that were to try to develop over the next week or so would have a lot of trouble. And that's good news because we are heading into the peak of hurricane season, which is tomorrow statistically, and then we do gradually see that activity normally drop off as the season goes on, but it's all quiet for now, so we're going to be hoping that continues for us. For tonight, locally 64 for the low temperature here in Savannah. There is a chance that a few inland locations may make it into the upper 50s with that dry air, and then for tomorrow, that dry air will heat up rather quickly. A mix of sun and clouds with those temperatures in the middle and upper 80s, close to 90 degrees for a few locations. It will be breezy for us at time, especially for the boaters. That wind will be gusting to around 20 knots during the afternoon hours, giving us seas right around 4 to 5 feet. So definitely exercise some caution on the nearshore waters for Georgia and South Carolina. Gradually, those conditions will improve over the next few days. Temperature-wise, we warm up by a few degrees, especially as we head into the later part of the week. 87 degrees for Friday. Same thing for Saturday and Sunday, and getting very close to 90 degrees for next Monday. And that's why we do add in the chance for maybe a couple of stray showers, but those chances at this point less than 20%.
And it's just been so comfortable. I want to see this stick around a while.
Yeah, love
It'll
for
be
it
nice.
too.
It's been good. Thank you.
Coming